We obviously I actually went to Norman for that game when Ohio State played at Oklahoma. We beat them down,
Yeah, that's right.
and then
Crazy
he came
defense.
back to Columbus. Oh man, I love that. But then he came to Columbus and just slapped us. So he was a grown ass man at least there. But the NFL is a whole different animal. So we'll see. I'm hoping it works out, but
And he's playing the Browns, man. It's just
You know,
yeah.
I have high hopes for the Browns this year,
the
man. I don't know why.
organization. It's just everything that they've done has just gone bad. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I mean,
Like-
it's like how do you? They said it's statistically more probable for you to be better at some point over the 19 years or whatever it's been since they came back, or
Yeah.
17 years or whatever it was.
Yeah, they came back to like '99.
Too.
Yeah,
Like they came back to like '99.
yeah, and they're like compared to being that bad for that long. They said statistically
They did make the playoff in like 2005, 6.
eight or yeah, it was 8 or 6.
Yeah,
It was a
six.
wild card.
Six, yeah. They lost to
With who?
Yeah.
Anderson?
Yeah.
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 With Anderson?
Yeah.
No. Kelly Holcomb.
Holcomb.
Kelly Holcomb was
Yeah.
the quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah. Some guy Kelly Holcomb.
You're like, I have high hopes, man. I think the Browns are 8 to 10
Oh, I think Daniel has it.
Oh yeah. You're supposed to blast everybody.
Hey, so Daniel, I have you coming up like second, like right after the intro. Do you want to just talk a little bit?
That microphone, Sam's hissing microphone is pretty bad.
Is that good?
Oh wow, that is new.
Yesterday there wasn't really any plug in the mic.
Yeah.
We gotta send this one back.
Is it that static?
You gotta replenish the body.
So I guess when we go to, I can hear it.
Is it hissing?
It's just like that beeping static noise.
Yeah. You just want to skip this mic?
We may have to.
Nobody can say I really swore. Yeah, I'm gonna mute Sam's mic.
Okay.
All right. Here, just take that off.
Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
Just for props.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you? We just jump straight into hockey.
Hockey and into soccer. Oh, it's
Yeah, he can't tell you the password.
I'm gonna reverse G. Okay. Hold on. All right. Almost Tetris?
Yeah, it is. Follow me. Close like this, you can see it.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna remember that. Facebook.
Connect.
Okay. Look. Put it on Facebook. Team's about to get work tonight, son.
What's that?
Team's about to get work tonight. We gonna get work over tonight.
Dude, man.
They are gonna be flopping all over the place. I need a foul. I need a foul.
Man, I think Cleveland takes.
You know, whatever. But I don't think anybody's in control.
I say.
I don't know though. I think the pressure's on Boston.
You hear what Ross said? He said this isn't a 3-game series. This is a 1-game series.
Oh, what's this little washer doing here?
It's
Came
a
ready for war.
facts. Just come on.
All facts, all facts. All right, if I told you that Boston scored more 3-pointers, more rebounds, and had less turnovers in the game, do you think they win that game?
3. But yeah, we'll just get it. We'll get it started.
All right. Oh, we didn't even say.
Yeah, normally, yeah, you know what I mean? But there's always like, there's that one
There's exception to the rule with anything.
statistical anomaly, you know what I mean? Like you were not the best at anything, but you were the best overall type of thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
That's
Get ready when you are.
one of those.
One of those 5 turnover interception games that they still win.
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Say definitely not the Browns.
The Browns will do everything right and they still lose.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to podcast number 11. Today is May 23rd, 2018. You know where we're at. Downtown Fayetteville, Fall Labs. I'm Andy Liu.
Sam Mack,
This is Two Asians.
talk sports.
Got a lot of exciting stuff to tell you guys. We have a couple new sources for the streaming. We're actually doing YouTube Live, and we also have Instagram Live. We also have our Twitch channel up. In the description, you'll see all the links. So feel free to tune into those. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for YouTube. That way you can kind of know when we're live and everything.
And tell people about it too.
Yeah.
Word of mouth.
Yeah, tell your friends, anybody that likes sports. Hey, have them give this a listen. We're not we're not the standard company. We don't got a lot of rules. We're very relaxed. We can talk about anything that they have interest in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another thing that we're doing for tonight's podcast, we also have 2 special guests coming on. One's going to be live and one's going to telephone in. We'll introduce y'all to them here whenever the topics come up.
Yeah, just let you know. One is he's a basketball specialist, and the other one is
Guru.
Is a member of the movement called Cleveland Against the World.
So, yeah. So we're gonna have them on. Here just shortly. So real quick, we're just gonna cover a little bit of hockey.
Yeah. Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals is tonight. So,
Yep. Tampa Bay and Washington in Tampa.
It's gonna be in Tampa. Yep. And
I think Washington.
Yeah, the home teams, man. It's just the past. They're 2-4.
Yeah.
Home teams been 2-4. So.
I mean, Tampa was hot. I mean, they came off for 3 straight, winning 2 in Washington and then 1 at home, and then Washington won that last one back in Washington, and then now you're gonna have Game 7 back in Washington. I mean, in Tampa,
yeah.
And I think.
I think Washington gets it done, man.
Yeah, I think Washington gets it done on the road. They get it done on the road.
Yeah, but we'll see though. Hockey.
Yeah.
It's not an X and O's game. It's a heart game.
Yeah. No, I mean, like it is. Like there was a last. I think it was game 4. I was watching, and it was game 4, and Tampa was completely outshot. No, it was game 3 in Washington. Tampa was outshot, but they ended winning the game.
Yeah,
I mean, Tampa, Washington just kept coming after them on the offensive side, and their goaltender just put everything away.
Yeah, it's the X factor, man. Goalies, man.
Nope. It is.
So we'll see though. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think that game starts at 7, so.
Yeah, but I got Washington going. So
yeah, I got Washington going.
But we'll see.
And then Vegas Golden Knights already made it.
They're,
expansion team in the cup.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday night. Yeah, it's a Wednesday night. So I don't know what pool parties were open today.
Is it what pool parties are open today? There's always one at Planet Hollywood. There's always one at Planet Hollywood. No, but I think against the Jets, the whole series they were a dog except for at home. I think even Vegas had them as the dog in the whole series. So it'll be interesting to see what Vegas thinks once actually comes through.
Yeah.
But I think you wanted to kind of move on to
just mention the UEFA Championship League.
This weekend, right?
Finals. Yeah, it's on Saturday. We don't talk much soccer here, but it's a big event. It's like I said in the last I mentioned, it has more worldwide viewers than the Super Bowl and everything. So. But, since the World Cup is coming up, Real Madrid and Liverpool got, like their whole squad is basically on a national team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they're definitely good. A lot of star power.
Yeah, because there's no salary cap in that sport, so they just.
I mean, like
sign everybody.
When we're talking like contract size, I mean, dude, like look at just the transfer fee. We can look at the contract size itself, but those transfer fees, a lot of times are quite up there.
Yeah, 50 million euros.
Yeah. Hey, 508 here, Daniel. 508, your buddy's on.
Up in the building. Liverpool going to shock the world. Hey, honestly, man, I'm rooting for Liverpool too. I'll definitely be rooting for Liverpool.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be something to watch for the weekend.
It's on Saturday at like about 1:45, 2 o'clock or something like that. So.
How many times Real Madrid take it? I mean, some of the viewers don't know that.
Oh, Real Madrid won the last 2 UEFA championships. So they're going for a 3-peat here. So they're like I said, they're loaded.
European soccer is probably very top heavy, huh?
Oh yeah, like every league, like the Spanish league, like the domestic league. I mean, like when was the last time Real Madrid or Barcelona didn't win the league?
No.
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah.
I mean, for the past.
So very top heavy.
Yeah, it's yeah. So it's just the way it's been. I don't think it's gonna change. Yeah. Anyways.
Nope.
All right.
So we're gonna move on a little bit over to football.
NFL.
Some new rule changes just got passed on. Was it today? Today or yesterday?
Today, some rule changes.
Yeah, some rule changes. Kind of regarding
the national anthem.
The national anthem.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are gonna have issues.
Either way.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those things. Let the guy do what he wants. If he wants to stand, let him stand. If he wants to kneel, then hey, that's his business.
Yeah, and
but to fine him, to be like a mandatory fine, part a little bit excessive. That could be something that behind the door.
Internally, it's dealt with internally.
Yeah.
Whatever,
to where it's like now it's gonna be like a fine. Probably a little excessive. I mean, you'll probably still have people do it. Yeah. Especially if it's gonna be like just a fine. I mean, these guys make plenty of money. I mean, I don't know what the fine is. Do you know what the fine is?
Nah, no, it's gonna be dealt with internally. So I don't know. There's no whatever what they call it, like first offense this, second offense that.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't it's not like a tier, like a multiplier effect. Then these guys play 16 games.
Personal foul calls?
Yeah. There's like a tech, like 2 of them you're out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and this draft next year is gonna be in Nashville. Be interesting. I mean, I'm excited to see the draft move from city to city. I was sick and tired of being in New York.
Yeah, I was in New York.
Yeah,
no, I mean, it'll be good. I mean, they're trying to make it like. Yeah, they're trying to make it a show. They're trying to make it a show, which is great because I think that they were able to sell tickets. I mean, that's another revenue. I mean, it's all about bottom line here. That's all that really matters. Yeah. So.
And Super Bowl of 2023 and 24, it's going to typical cities in Phoenix and Miami. So
Miami.
No surprises there. Huh?
Phoenix could be really fun.
Oh, Phoenix is fun. Oh yeah, I love the Valley. He goes there. I mean, Ohio State goes there like every other year. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, speaking of Cleveland against the world now.
Yeah, we got Cleveland against the world. I mean, bring one of our guests.
Yeah, one of our guests.
We'll have him talk a little football with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can just hop in right in between us here.
Man.
Yeah, so Allergy.
Show him the shirt. Oh.
Okay. It's delayed. Where you at? He a ghost.
Left up here. Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm probably the millionth person to ask you, man. How do you feel about the Browns selecting Baker Mayfield first overall, man?
Personally, I think we could have got him at 4, got Saquon at 1, but running backs they don't have too long of a life career in regards to the NFL. Yeah. So I mean they made a move and I'm going to give them credit if it pans out, but if not, I mean it's nothing different from the past 17 other years. So that's just what it is. But
the question I have is I think it was very, very late, like almost the day of, like the morning of the draft, that there was potential that Mayfield could go number 1. But, the Giants, and then who picked after the Giants?
Number 3.
Who was number 3?
Ooh.
Was it Niners?
No, not the Niners.
No, I don't remember, man.
Yeah, but, did they have Mayfield picked over, I think the quarterback, was it the guy from USC or UCLA? Who was the quarterback taking at 3? Rosen's UCLA.
Did the Jets have 3?
I think. Yeah, I think so.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Barkley went 2.
Yeah, Jets.
Yeah,
so
so
they got Darnold? Huh? They got Darnold, huh?
Just stall next time. But they got I don't have that up yet. Hold on.
Okay, no, it's all good. No, but yeah.
That's in draft order. I'll go to results there.
Cool.
I feel like they could have, like you said, they could have gotten the running back at 1 because the Giants weren't going to pass that up. Yeah. Like, the Giants knew that's who they were getting.
Yeah.
Because that was their best player.
They wanted.
Well, I saw Saquon play against Ohio State in multiple years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I was like, this guy's a real deal. I'm fine with him taking 1 overall.
Yeah, I think they could have gotten Mayfield at 4.
That's what
Yeah, because I don't think the Giants would have. I mean, the Giants could have probably traded down to somebody that wanted a quarterback up top, but I don't think for anybody else Mayfield was number 1 on the board.
Yeah.
So that's just what I think. But yeah, so Jets took Darnold. Yeah, USC.
Yeah, so I don't know. They what the last quarterback they drafted in the first round was Mark Sanchez from USC too.
Well, when they get Gino was second night. Yeah, Gino ended up was second night.
Was second round?
Yeah, I think it was second round. I mean, I remember that because like Gino was very cocky. Very, very cocky, and he's like, oh, yeah, I ain't gonna show up, you know. It's like you ain't even that good.
Yeah, no.
You're not even that good.
What are you doing now?
I mean, that's why somebody broke his jaw.
That's amazing. You were worried about getting political, and you talk about Gino getting his job.
hey, Gino's got I don't like him as a player. I mean, he
always hating on man. I don't know, man. This guy's always hating on somebody.
He needs to chew on some mess.
Yeah, man. You know, yeah. I'm not a big Gino fan. It's just the way he handles himself.
I hear you.
Yeah. But you know, I think the Browns could be a 8 to 10 win team this year.
Yeah, 6.
Why
is that what you were putting down in Vegas?
Yeah.
I think the line was 6.5.
Oh, I'll take the over.
I could be wrong.
I gotta look at their schedule. I gotta look at the schedule, but I mean, like, I would take the over. I would take the over. I think he's they're ready. I mean, all their young talents ready to go. And I think didn't they get the receiver from Miami via trade?
Oh, Jarvis Landry.
Yeah. So I mean, they have a decent wideout, and if Josh Gordon can get reinstated and return back to half himself.
I've heard this before.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this guy is good.
Yeah.
Right? He's good. He just has a problem laying off the grass, right? But he's good. There's no denying that. You know, he doesn't have injury problems. I mean, he's been away. He hasn't any playing time, you know, some real experience in, you know, what, year and a half, 18 months or so. Mm-hmm. But I think if he can get back into shape, get back to game speed, not 100% of him, maybe like 70% of them would do really good still.
Yeah. I mean, he played a little bit last year. You saw a little bit last year.
Yeah. So hopefully he can shake some rust off.
Yeah. I just, you know, I literally, whenever I bought a Browns jersey, I asked my brother for one Christmas. I'm gonna get you a Browns jersey. He's like, what name do you want? I'm like, I don't know. This is probably gonna be gone. And so he's like, well, I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, well, Josh Gordon, he, you know, this is rookie year, you know, like he'll be here for a while, and then he's gone for like 3 years because of this whole thing. So, but yeah, no, I hope that. Yeah,
the Browns also have this other really good receiver. He was a Coleman.
Yeah,
Coleman's pretty decent. Yeah. I mean, I remember having him on fantasy. He was pretty good. It was 2 years ago with Pryor and Coleman. Pretty good duel. I mean, like now they got some bigger names. They got Landry in there, and you know, again, hopefully
it works out.
Yeah, Gordon can shake off the rust. Now you got a winning quarterback in, you know, Baker Mayfield. Hopefully he can transition. He wanted the collegiate level, you know, like that's still winning. I mean, that's like Deshaun. That's like Deshaun Jackson. I mean, Deshaun Watson. You know, he was a winner. You know, over with Clemson. Mm-hmm. And that did really well for him. You know, everybody passed on him.
Yeah, he dropped way down.
But I mean, this is kind of like the vice versa, where like, hey, you know what? Nobody saw Mayfield. Mayfield really jumped up the charts. Yeah. He went number 1, so there's gonna be a lot of pressure there. But I mean, I think this guy's used to, you know, having a chip on his shoulder. I mean, like reading his backstory and everything. I mean, I think this guy's used to being the underdog. So I think good success.
He's part of the Cleveland against the world.
Cleveland against the world. Yeah. That would be him. That would be him for sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Nope. So real quick, we're gonna jump into some baseball. Okay. Looks like the Yankees crushing everything. Yeah, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like I was flashing the score earlier, and they were already up 3-0. Bottom of the first.
Yeah.
Bottom of the first, 3-0 against the Rangers.
Did Judge hit a 3-1 bomb or something?
No. Judge bats 2, so it's probably Stanton.
Stanton.
It's probably Stanton or Didi or Sanchez. I mean, you know, that lineup is tough to pitch to. I mean, you know, Rangers aren't throwing anybody out there that's great. I mean, they got Doug Fister on there, so it's it's former Red Sox, right? Yeah. Fister's former Red Sox. I think he was with them last year.
I remember pitching with the Tigers, I think. He's with the Tigers.
Totally.
Yeah, he's a journeyman, huh?
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you give up home runs and fly balls.
You know, I mean, yeah, you're a journeyman if you're not good. You know, you just like, right? But yeah, like, yeah, yeah. I was just reading,
Yeah, all right with that.
just reading the power ranking, and they have Yankees number 1.
Well, they've averaged 10 runs over the last 4 games. 4 home runs a game.
Yeah.
4 home runs a game.
4 bombs a game.
Wow.
You have somebody on base. That's easy. It's easy to score 10 if you have, you hit 4 games. There's already somebody on base.
Uh huh.
And then Torres, the way it's spelled funny, I'd say Torres. Whatever. He's like the fastest rookie to the amount of home runs that he has currently.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Like, dude, like all these like big name prospects have definitely been living up to the hype. I mean, the Braves prospect, I don't have his name off the top of my head. Yeah. Oh, and there's 2. There's 2. Yeah. He started the year like, and he wasn't the one that was sent down for the service time.
That's my dark horse for World Series. I told you, man. Put some money on Atlanta now.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Ballpark. I mean, it's batter friendly. It's made for Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, I don't know. Turner Field.
What my buddy said. A boat
Right.
A boat rider.
Well, I will say for sure this was yeah. I definitely hopped on. Boat ride.
A little bit. Maybe a little incense.
How much further you want to
Yeah. No, I did get this when they did win the championship, so I won't deny it.
Okay.
I won't try to lie, but like, nah, I'm not even from the Bay.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing is, like it's okay for people to like teams even if they're not from that area. You know, like I mean, like you have 2 exceptions here. Daniel grew up in in Boston, and then you have Troy from Cleveland. So I'm a
no, but I remember like some good Warriors teams. Like the Chris Mullin and Tim Hardaway days.
Dude, man, I remember when
good, man.
Baron Davis led number 8 team knocked off the.
It was the first time getting swept, but But the Nuggets beat the Sonics in 5.
Man, they made Dirk look so
that was
so. This was the first time it was 7-game series.
Yeah, 7 games. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like I'm
It was over 5 games.
it's 5 game.
Yeah.
I remember that Baron Davis. He ain't doing nothing now.
BD?
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing now.
Playoff games, though.
Oh yeah, he was an entertainer though.
Yeah.
I love watching BD.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he was ever like.
Dunks in playoffs.
I don't think he was ever like that good.
Yeah, he was.
He was good, but I don't think he was ever like the guy where like like.
He wasn't. Yeah, the guy that can carry it.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
The 2 worst falls from grace that I can think of in the NBA in the last like 20 years, like Steve Francis and Gilbert Arenas.
Steve Francis.
Gilbert brought a gun to the locker room. That's where his downfall started.
Or when he said like we're the worst things since sliced bread. Remember that line?
But they were assassins, man, and like they were that 3-point.
With what Tracy McGrady?
Before 3 points was cool, you know what I mean? They were assassins, and Steve Francis, man, he just got fat and lazy, man. Like if you go back and watch Steve Francis highlights, you'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
No, I remember Steve Francis. Yeah, it was a quick fade. It was a quick fade.
It was like
He
they
came
did
out
it for 5 years, and then they just disappeared, man. They hit that 30-year-old, and they just fell off.
Nope.
Steroids. I don't know. I feel like anybody that falls off has to do something, right?
Yeah. Anyways, thanks for hijacking letting us hijack the program here. Anyways, we'll get to some NBA later.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got the Astros heating up, but I mean I think they were on top of the division all year. Like their pitching staff is just like, I mean, who do you want to face? You got Verlander going 1. At this point, you probably have Garrett Cole going 2. I think he started the year at 4 or 5. And then you have Lance McCullers Jr. You have Charlie Morton.
Charlie Morton and Dallas Keuchel, huh?
Yeah, like right now we're putting the former Cy Young winner at the 5 because I mean he's just struggling right now. He's definitely struggling. I think he got beat pretty bad by Cleveland last game against the Indians. I think first inning they hung 3 on him, and then he ended up like giving up, like he settled down after that. But yeah, like I mean like I think probably like he faced like 7 or 8 guys that first inning. So Oh, actually, no, they probably batted around.
Barkley's gonna be in Boston.
Barkley. Who, Barkley?
Yeah.
Matt Barkley?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
From St. John?
Matt Barkley from Chicago. The quarterback.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's Eric Barkley. I'm thinking about the basketball player.
No, he's talking
Eric
about- he's
Barkley.
talking about Matt Barkley. I don't know what. I mean, he's not talking about Charles Barkley because he don't play.
You talking about Saquon?
But maybe.
Saquon, yeah. There's so many Barkleys out there. It's like.
Because I know Matt's supposed to start this year, right, for Chicago? He's their pro starting.
They ain't got many choices. Mitch
He's
Trubisky is pretty. Right? He didn't light the world on fire.
Yeah, but hey, while we have baseball and while we have the Cleveland guy here, like I felt like Indians just aren't the same. They just aren't the same right now. They just aren't the same without Andrew Miller. That's probably a big thing, but I feel like they've just been like taking steps back gradually.
Yeah, we've been looking forward for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early. It's 160
Yeah, I mean, they'll win the Central. Like, I mean, I don't think that's a question. But the thing is, like, I think they're just getting bored. Like, they're getting bored.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting bored. They're just getting bored. You know, because I mean,
Detroit's a beast, man.
who's in that division? Detroit, Kansas City, Chicago,
Man,
all rebuilding teams.
Minnesota, yeah.
Minnesota, like Minnesota's gonna be the only team to challenge them. But I mean, they're not even
Yeah.
off to that great of a start. But yeah, like I mean, the division's gonna be theirs. But I just feel like come crunch time, like they just can't like put it all together. I mean, I know their bullpen for sure has been having some issues. Who did they lose this year? They lost Shaw, right? They lost Shaw, the setup guy. Yeah, so that's back in, and Andrew Miller's hurt right now. So I don't know. I mean, like I don't think Cleveland's gonna challenge Houston this year. I think.
It's going to be, personally, as a Cleveland, I think it's going to be Astros for the kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a repeat. I really think it's gonna be a repeat, and then I think Houston shuts them down again. With the pitching, because I kind of go back to what I said last podcast.
It was a 7-game series last year.
Yeah, like last year was a 7-game. But this year again, like CC was pitching like like back in the Cleveland days. That's how he was pitching. Yeah, he was pitching like the Cleveland days, last postseason. Like, right now, I don't think he's doing that hot. He's doing that hot. I mean, he's definitely getting older. Maybe he saves the juice. Maybe he saves the juice for the pennant run.
Yeah, he don't want to over, expend himself and get hurt.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
I remember last year the postseason, like he came diving for a ball, and then he had that brace on, and then he did like this whole hole in the ground. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I don't remember that.
Hey, Daniel, pull up that picture and put it on the screen.
CC's hole in the ground.
Yeah, it was dude, that was a huge divot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Daniel wanted us to mention with Red Sox, Pedroia's coming back. I don't think they need him right now. I don't. I think they have Holt. I think they have Holt playing second. I think that's the second baseman right now. I mean, they're doing great. I think they're number 2 right now. Behind the Yankees.
Yeah.
But I don't think Pedroia getting back really does anything for them. I mean, the team's doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, Pedroia's been getting hurt so much these last few years that
he's such a gamer.
like you can't just can't count on
He
him.
goes ball to the wall every.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just can't count on him.
No.
Can't count on him. But think we're ready for the big section.
Ready for the main event?
Yeah, we're ready for the main event.
Ready for the main event?
Yeah.
All in?
Yeah.
All in?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You
So
want to keep it running here, or that's cool. We can keep it running.
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, both y'all cruise back here. Yeah. Yeah.
Warriors train for a
Oh,
while.
no.
Drew, I'm about to put you on. I'm gonna introduce
Yeah,
you.
we
I'll put you on.
it's just
Okay.
gonna be one all big
Yep.
conversation,
Yep. All right, Troy. If you wanna hop
Yeah.
on in, let's talk basketball. So got my buddy Drew joining us from sunny California. Oh, Daniel's coming in too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Drew's out in LA right now.
He He got shaved up and everything to be on camera here.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of basketball, today.
Slick with the turning.
Yep. So
Chair wasn't cooperating.
Drew's a basketball guru. Drew can play. Drew can play ball too.
That's him right.
Yeah, Drew's on the screen.
Bring it over.
Yeah, so
You know, I used to be able to play, and then I got a little bit older. So.
it's all right. We're all a little bit older now. We're all a little bit older.
They put his LinkedIn business profile.
All right, so we'll get started. We'll talk about last night.
Yeah, we probably should start with
Andy, I'm a little disappointed. Cindy showed me the live feed, and you only have a hat and a shirt on. That's it.
I needed everything else,
You need
right?
some headband,
I need the headband, need the
flag,
sleeve and
flag,
everything. Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, so big question. Did you see a 2-2, situation, or were you on that?
I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't see a 2-2 for the Golden State Houston series at this point. I was thinking, probably a 3-1, and I thought for the most part, I mean, going into the third quarter, it was.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
It was gonna be. Yeah, it was gonna be 3-1.
They were running away. I thought, man, I was about to.
Yeah, I was running away.
Shut it down.
But kind of like what I was telling you, third quarter, is obviously the big quarter for Golden State. And you feel like, being up 10 is a good, a good cushion, especially being at home.
Yeah.
With Golden State.
With Golden
Yeah,
State.
yeah, with Golden
A
State.
shot away from being 13, a shot away from being 16. You know what I mean? So.
They're killers.
Yeah,
man.
but
Exactly. And Kevin Durant, the whole thing that I've watched this whole game is who's guarding that guy. I mean, he's impossible to guard, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, he was very passive in the fourth quarter, though.
You think?
yeah, he was not as
Yeah.
aggressive. He was not aggressive,
True, yeah.
But we'll kind of go through the sequence. We'll go through the first three quarter, and we'll talk about the fourth quarter. I got a lot to say about the fourth quarter.
Let's start with
A lot about the fourth
Okay,
quarter.
So at the very beginning of the game, Houston, there's a lid on the basket. Okay?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
0 for
That's
7.
like what?
12-0,
12-0, yeah.
All right, so what are they? Yeah, so they missed their first 8 shots or 7 shots? There's 7, right?
7.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so they missed their first 7 shots. All right, layups, a dunk. Okay, what is going through your head at this point when you're watching this game? Are you thinking, oh, it's a wrap already?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think they were gonna pack it
That's what I was
in.
thinking.
I didn't think they were gonna pack it in. Like it was like 5 minutes into the game.
But you were worried. I mean, you down 12 that early. I mean, you can't win the game in the first quarter, but you could sure as hell lose them.
Yeah, no, you can't, but I mean, there's just so much game left. I mean, like I felt good. I will say I felt good, and I'm sure everybody Golden State, felt good, but
What did
Yeah.
you think?
Personally, I thought they were going to go later. I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be game over.
Go ahead, Dave.
go ahead, Drew.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Drew.
Go ahead. We weren't ready. We forgot you.
Yeah. My bad.
Sorry, say it again. I can barely make out what you guys are saying.
Yeah, Drew. What was your take? What were you thinking whenever Houston went down 12-0, 5 minutes in?
I mean, typical Warriors, right? They get a huge lead, and then all of a sudden they take their foot off the pedal, and it's a game again.
Yeah, like what did that first quarter end at?
Gosh, I don't know.
Gosh, I don't remember.
I don't think it was a
Drew's
big
gonna
lead.
pull it up here in a second.
I don't think it was a big lead, but yeah, I mean, like at that point, your prey, is wobbling. Like they should have went for the kill, and I don't think they did. I wasn't able to watch the entire game. I didn't have the audio on, but I noticed
19 to 28.
Okay.
that's a pretty big lead.
That's not too bad.
10
but-
points on the first quarter.
Yeah.
You expect the first quarter to
But
be
the
4
Rockets
points.
stormed back 34-18.
Yeah, second quarter.
Well, it's Chris
They had the
Bass-
lead at halftime, didn't they? Didn't they have the lead?
At one point, yeah, they were up by almost 10 at half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rockets were up by, I believe it was 7, maybe it was 10 at halftime. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 10, and then they hit a bucket, so it ended up being 7 or 6 at the half. But I think to me what I saw was they were just taking bad shots. I know Clay was hurt, so when he came back, I know he was 100%. When you gotta go to the locker room, it's a little bit more severe than
He took a bad fall. His ankle got twisted. You watched that second fall? Not the first one, but the second one?
Yeah.
His ankle got turned along with banging his knee the second
He came
time.
back the same at all.
I think Andre might be okay, but Clay may not be okay for the next game. From just the look of of the like you watch enough basketball and football, you kind of see like that's a 3-day thing. It's a 4-day. It is. It's a 3-4 day situation with his ankle and knee there, and every time he hits that ankle, it's going to exacerbate the knee. So, because put more pressure on it. So I don't see that being a good situation for Clay or the death lineup, because I won't call it the other one.
What's the death lineup? You're talking about the Hampton Fives, right?
Y'all talking about the Hampton Five. I've watched your previous podcast. Y'all talking about Hampton Five and how it's a death lineup and they ain't never going to lose, and here they are in a 2-2 situation.
Hey, but hey, Iggy was out last night, and they did miss him. They did miss Iggy. Drew, let them know how much they missed Iggy last night.
I mean, I think Nick Young let them know how much they needed Iggy last night. That was just he can't be playing in the series. It's just not gonna work. So
yeah, like I think Nick Young's one of those streaky shooters. Like he's like a JR.
Nick Young is not involved enough in the game. He just wants to look cool shooting the three.
He just wants to shoot
be on
three.
a poster.
He just wants to
shoot his ring. Like,
yeah.
You know who he is? You know who he is? He's the dude that you put in a music video when you're shooting threes, and he's doing like twists. That's who Nick Young is. He is not like. No, he's the dude that looks good on a camera after 15 takes. Crossover, step back, three. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna put him on they're gonna do like an NBA Flywire episode for him, and he's gonna be carried like the old martial artist. He's gonna be like a 720 3-point shoot. You know?
No, I definitely hope Iguodala's gonna be back.
He should be.
Especially if Clay's not going to be 100%, they definitely need.
See, don't you think that even if Iggy's not 100%, he's gonna play the next game?
Yeah, I think he has to play. They don't want to go down 3-2. I mean, like, you know, they always say, you know, like, hey, you know, it's a 7-game series, and they're like, yeah, you know, we're just taking one game at a time. And, you know, there's never really a must-win when you have 2 more games left, right? Yeah. But the thing is, do you really want to be down 3-2? Yeah, you go back to Oracle, but you just got beat. You just got beat, and, you know, you put up, you know, and we'll get to the fourth quarter here, but, you know, you put up 12 points in the fourth quarter, so, you know, at home. So, yeah, I think like you said, Drew, I think Iggy's going to have to come back and just, you know, if he has to be a decoy, just his presence on the floor should make a difference for them.
You know,
I mean, even if he's not 100%, you're gonna get the same thing you got from Nick Young. So
yeah.
See, you can hide somebody in football. You can't hide somebody in basketball. So if he is, So if he shows he can't hit a shot, he's not there. They can just expose him and beat on him and just isolate him until they pull him out and have to go with a different game plan. So that's the only thing I see on the opposite end of that. Like decoying doesn't.
Are you talking about Iguodala?
No, Clay.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I mean, Clay. We probably need to find out the severity of his injury. Hopefully, it's not serious.
The series for him, other than game 1, though, his main emphasis has been defense.
Yeah.
Like he had that huge game 1 where he scored 28, but other than that, he's been driving them with his defense, not so much his offense.
He had a big game 3. Game 1, I think he had like 15 points. So if you get 15 out of Iguodala, 6 rebounds, I mean, you're going to probably win that game. It's extra that you don't get from the other end. Those 6 rebounds are extra possessions. You know, that could take 18 points if you hit threes on every one of them.
He's a good passer too.
So he facilitates. He's been around long. He played with Allen Iverson, and you know what I mean. He played with AI. He's been around a while. He knows what he's doing. He's a fantastic player. But without Clay, can he give you 25?
No, Iguodala's not that guy. Unfortunately, he's not
too much.
He's not that guy. Like you'll probably have to split those points honestly between him and.
Young's not gonna do it. Not on the road. The best game.
The thing is, Young.
Joel Maldonado said, Nick Young is way over his head.
My man. A couple shots down, maybe that helps make up that point differential.
Yeah, like I really see Nick Young as a J.R. Smith. They're extremely streaky shooters. Like if he can see one of them fall in, he can probably give you 3, 4, 5 that night. But if he misses his first 2, like he's just gonna keep jacking it up, and he doesn't care if he doesn't hit it. He's just gonna keep jacking it up. So, you know, hopefully, again, I don't think I've seen anything as far as Clay needing to be on the injury report or like, you know, him getting MRI or anything like that. So, hopefully he stays healthy.
I would just go after him.
Did you see his post-game interview? They asked him how he was feeling. He said, "There's no way I'm gonna miss Game 6." So maybe he was.
Yeah, maybe he missed Game 5. He forgot we had to play Game 5.
Let me bring this back up. After the first loss in Houston to the Warriors, we came out here and we said, what do the Houston Rockets need to do? And I said, less Harden, more CP3, more peripheral players. And that's been true. That's been true. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Now, if you do have these injuries to Golden State, can Golden State's role players step up on the road in Houston in this next game? That is a question I haven't heard asked anywhere.
Well, I mean, so let's just assume Iggy comes back, right? So your main rotation is still going to be there, which is going to be Young, Looney, and Bell, right? I don't think I've seen them play Zaza.
And Livingston.
And Livingston. Oh yeah, Livingston. You can't forget about that crossover.
He was in the game for a little bit.
You see the Rockets' strategy last game? They let Looney wide open because they know he can't catch a ball in the air and shoot it or make a basketball move. They were like, we're gonna triple team Curry whenever he's got the ball and dribbling to the lane, so he can only shoot from the perimeter, and so that takes away his whole inside threat, so the defense can actually play up on him then, and because we're gonna let Looney by himself. That's what they're doing the whole time last game.
Well, I think they did that as well. They were able to plan that because Looney got extended minutes due to Iguodala being out. Yeah. So I think if he comes back in, that should be able to kind of not
the pressure's not on him,
some of that because like Looney's not going to be your scorer. I mean, he probably like 4 or 6 points. Like he's not going to be your guy that you look for on offense. But the thing is, I was reading a story like they were going through camps and they had big men guarding guards, like because how the Warriors always switch on every screen, right? And they said Looney was the best big man switching. Like he can keep up with the guards, and like he can defend. Like we've seen him on Harden many times, right? He doesn't get them all the time, but he's holding his own, right? So he's gonna be there for the defensive presence, and he's gonna be there when he needs to be. But I don't think it's gonna be one of those things where you count on him to give you.
There's
even
20
10
points, though, they need to make up. They need to make up 20 to 24 points if Clay's not there. That's just my whole thing.
That's tough.
Points.
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra shots for Curry and Durant.
The thing is, the Warriors, they need to get back to the basics. They need to have, really Durant run the offense. And quit being passive-aggressive. Take the open shots. Because he made, 10 jumpers in a row, whatever the heck that was. So, and then obviously facilitate. They need to facilitate the basketball to get open shots. To even Draymond with threes, obviously Steph with threes, and whoever else, Nick Young with threes. if so,
they should go inside out with Draymond. They should go inside because he could facilitate enough to where that's where you're gonna throw the Rockets off guard at this point in the series. Right?
They'll put Ariza in a tough spot.
Because then they can get the extra shots if everybody's collapsing inside with Draymond.
They just need to move the ball.
Yeah, that's it. And that'll get it done. Inside out.
I mean, Katie can play in the post too on a lot of those mismatches, but I think with kind of what happened the last series is the Warriors just stopped playing their style of ball. They were playing the crap that we were giving Houston. Yeah, a lot of isolations and they do that sometimes, but they were doing that a lot. And they weren't getting those looks. They weren't passing the ball. I mean, I remember seeing Durant take a jumper over Chris Paul, I don't know, 20-something feet out, and he ended up making it. But that's not a good shot. If you're gonna be up against Paul, you're gonna back him down, right? That's not a good shot.
Loses if Clay doesn't play. Good call, Pedro. I agree.
Nah, man. He's probably your yes man guy.
That's my Jersey weekend.
No. Pedro's right. JR hasn't the playoff.
I agree too.
This is new for Nick Young. He's not used to the moment. This guy's a goofball. I never took him serious as a player. I think he's funny as hell. He likes to start fights. He got mad. Did he get mad at? He got mad at a player back in the Lakers day because it was him against one of the Phoenix guys, and people didn't step in for him, and he got all mad. He got all mad, But Swaggy P's not.
No one wants to be suspended because of him, man.
So to wrap this up, because there's 10 minutes of game time in the Celtics game.
Oh,
all anybody wants to talk about is Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
And we need to do a live DraftKings lineup with 10 minutes left here. Okay.
All right.
Same time?
Yeah, same time. We're gonna plug in players as we talk. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, to wrap it up, it's 2-2. Houston is going back home. Is anyone in control of the series in your opinion? And who do you still pick to win? I don't care about the number of games. Wrap it up.
All right, Golden State. Drew, go.
Golden State in 6.
Rockets 7.
Woo! Fire. What do you got?
I got Rockets in 7.
You got Rockets in 7. I'd like to see the Rockets in 6. I'm upset city. I'm still Boston 6, Houston 6. I'm upset city. I'm gonna get a tattoo if they win. It says upset city.
Isn't Boston the higher seed?
Yeah.
It's just gonna say upset city. But
No.
well, didn't Cleveland strategically go
Play-
to the 4th
play-
seed?
No, they
Tank.
wanted the 3 seed.
Yeah.
But anyway, go.
Or
No.
but didn't they do that strategically? They didn't say, "Oh, we don't need to win these." games.
Hey, you know what? In probably one podcast. I think one podcast will wrap up the finals, right? I mean, get the finals,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Drew and I will be laughing at y'all. All y'all picking Houston. All y'all picking Houston. Right?
I've got right here,
We can't all agree.
Kerr,
It's no fun.
Haynes, Andre,
Yeah.
and Klay Thompson practice today, and we'll play tomorrow. So.
We'll play.
Until PJ Tucker runs them through.
PJ Tucker.
This PJ Tucker
He needs to
guy.
go off like he did in game 2.
16 rebounds. That's who he is.
Until the rain call doesn't lie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when he comes down on top of PJ's foot.
This PJ Tucker guy, man, like, who the hell is he, man? Golly.
All right, so let's knock this out real quick, okay? All right.
This
so
guy wants to get his
we're gonna
draft
do
day
this.
lined up.
Hey, there's $100,000 on the line, okay? All right. So I got two lineups. We got LeBron James, Terry Rozier, Tristan Thompson, Aaron Baines, Kyle Korver, and J.R. Smith. That is my Cavs heavy lineup. All right. Our second lineup is Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Kyle Korver, and J.R. Smith.
Leaving LeBron on the bench.
Yes, only because he cost $19,800. He cost too.
How much is Horford?
Horford's $12,000. So you can either do LeBron and all bums, or a balanced lineup.
Hey,
So
but
I'm-
hey, JR could go off. Korver could go off if they hit like a few shots.
But if they don't,
But that's the thing, though. Game one's not going to happen again, though.
yeah.
Where they shot 0 for 13 and 3 pointers in the first.
It can happen with J.R. Smith.
I know JR is
Kyle
supposed to.
Korver, though, like that's
Kyle Korver, he's
Yeah.
good for like 12 to 15
He's
a game.
he's more reliable for something.
Yeah.
Well, he'll shoot mid-range too. J.R. just wants the corner three.
No, he wants. Not just the corner three. He wants the contested corner three.
Oh, and he's
He wants something in his face.
Hand the faces. Then
He's terrible with it too,
he'll
because
talk with it.
he'll stand out on the three and just keep going like this and waving everybody off in his section. This is his move. I'm surprised his arm isn't more jacked than the other one. Nah, he's a trip. Okay, so should we leave these two lineups as is, or should we make an edit to the LeBron lineup or to the Celtics lineup?
I don't think I hear you have Jaylen Brown in either lineups.
No, I have Tatum over Brown.
Tatum over Brown. I say.
I don't know, Drew. What do you think? Tatum over Brown? What's the cost difference?
I think
$2,000.
Brown has a bounce back game. I don't know about Tatum.
Tatum has bummed it for the last 3 games.
Yeah, I say he's been.
And I think in Boston he'll get the calls. He might be at the line 10 times.
Yeah, if it's a home game, I would go with Tatum.
My man. See, somebody likes what I'm saying, but 3 don't. So we're
I
kind of
mean,
outnumbered.
It's all the
He
refs
has,
though,
what,
man.
seven straight
The refs
games
are going to give him the
where
game.
5
The
plus.
zebra is
All
coming
right,
out.
so let's play with this. Let's play with this real quick. All right. So LeBron James is 19.5. Kevin Love's 12.3. Al Horford's 12,000. Out of those 3 players, who's your number 1 player?
LeBron.
Horford.
All right.
Yeah,
He's
Horford.
just a LeBron.
Well, LeBron's 20,000, so you need 70 fantasy points.
Yeah.
So do you go Al Horford and get 35 and maybe 40 out of somebody and beat
Yeah,
LeBron?
Horford should have a strong game tonight. I hope.
Okay. So now our next tier is Jaylen Brown at 11.8, Terry Rozier at 10.8, Jason Tatum at 9.4.
Man, I've been seeing Rozier being a little passive. I'm not really liking that.
Okay.
Dude, and from last game, I don't know if you saw, but when the switches, LeBron destroyed him in the switches.
Yes.
I don't know if that's gonna.
I hope they don't switch just to switch in this game because they did it 2 games in a row. So what do y'all think out of those 3 players? Do we go Brown, Rozier, or Tatum? I like Tatum.
I think Brown's gonna bounce back.
Okay.
Hey, Michael wants Tatum.
Tatum?
Hey, real quick. He brought up a good point. We just need a dial Z for Zaza. Someone make me
Someone leaving the game on a stretcher.
Michael's the best, man.
Oh, man.
Michael's the best. Tier 3.
I will take out PJ Tucker.
Tier 3. We can still have Brown, Rozier, or Smart.
Rozier. I'll take Rozier out of that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd go Brown.
it's a pick. No.
Brown or Rozier? You go Brown?
Yeah.
You're like Rozier? It's $1,000 difference.
Oh, you know what? I changed my
That's
mind.
why.
I want Brown. Give me Brown.
You can go with
I think
Danny.
Brown plays a more complete game versus Rozier.
We got 2 for
And
Brown.
he's bigger. He can do more things.
We got 2 for Brown, 2 for Rozier. Sam, you're the
Scary
deciding.
territory.
Let's go with Rozier, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
man.
If he's if he
Hey.
wants to play, you know what I mean? Sometimes he just be passed. And like, he
so
doesn't
then
want to
Brown.
shoot.
So we don't want a passive player. We go Brown.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Now
got Brown.
Okay.
we have 5,600 per player here. So this is where it gets tight. Does Tristan have a double-double on the road for 6,000, which gives him
He
20
could.
points?
10 boards. 10
He
points,
could.
I think so.
He could.
So, or do you play Aaron Baines, who's the same player, for
No.
600 less?
No.
No.
$600 is not worth that.
Because Tris Thompson.
Baines is
Sorry.
not going to get those minutes. Like, he's
Yeah,
not
Baines
going to get
won't.
those consistent playing time.
Kyle Korver at 4,400 for me is a lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we got 6,400 left, which gives us George Hill, Aaron Baines, or J.R. Smith.
George Hill. Or do you want the streaky JR?
I'm gonna go with
Say,
Baines.
hey, JR's been rolling it.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I know he's back in Cleveland, and now he's going to Boston.
Yeah.
Now, the only other change we can do is we can have Tristan Thompson or Marcus Morris, and I really like Morris at home over Thompson.
I think, so for me, I have Cleveland winning this game, and for Cleveland to win this game, Tristan
Thompson
has to
has
give
that.
them something.
Okay, so Tristan's double-double is going to give you 20 or 25 fantasy points at 6,000, right? You want 30. Marcus Morris can give you a 20-point, 8 rebound, 2 steal.
Hey, you know what? Hey, right here, live, right now, Tristan Thompson, 15 points, 15 boards.
Oh!
15 points, 15 boards tonight.
If he does that, the Cavs are gonna win, man.
Pedro says Brown is getting locked up today. So if Brown's getting locked up, is it LeBron doing it? He meant locked down. He's an ex-police officer. So everybody go to jail. Everybody go to jail.
Coming through with the handcuffs.
Everybody go to jail.
He was like, wait, so Brown's not playing at all?
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Drew, you like Tristan going off tonight?
Drew?
Sorry, say that again.
I said, do you like Tristan to go off tonight? Tristan Thompson to go off
Oh
tonight?
gosh, that's the same thing as saying Nick Young's gonna go off.
Oh,
Man.
that's disrespect. Oh, man.
Tristan's actually a starter, though.
Well, I feel like Tristan could
it
go
would
off.
be different if they were in Cleveland, but being in Boston, I just don't see Tristan showing up.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna disagree with you. I think Tristan does his thing tonight because they'll need him. Because I have Cleveland win this game. So
Well,
I think 15 and 15. I think that's a good stat
Yeah,
line.
dude.
And you know what? 15
that, they'll
15.
probably win.
2 assists.
2 assists.
What do you?
If
What do you
have
think,
Cleveland
Tristan?
winning,
You're the
let's
Cavs
say-
specialist.
Let's say LeBron
Yeah.
gets 40.
So
Who
I
else
mean,
do you
I'd
see
see-
chipping in?
Love needs to chip in for sure. Love needs to give them 20 tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we need solid 20 from.
Yeah.
Is Bron gonna drop 40 again?
I think Bron's.
Probably need 15 apiece from JR and Corver or however that gets mixed
I
up.
don't
But
see JR giving you 15 in this game. I see him getting ejected.
He's probably gonna tackle
He's
somebody.
getting ejected. Somebody's gonna fight somebody.
him and Smart will
Smart,
swing.
yeah,
Him and
yeah,
Smart
yeah,
will swing
yeah.
with
Just,
somebody.
just put Semi Ojale in, elbow to the jaw. JR gets
say-
stupid.
Now we got.
We'll get Kendrick Perkins off the bench.
Kendrick used to be an ex-Boston player. His best seasons were in Boston. He won't harm them. He loves them.
Who did you guys have winning this series?
I have Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I'm staying Boston.
Cleveland.
Yeah, it's 4-1. What about you, Drew?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Boston just because they have owned their home court and they have advantage. So
Yeah, I think they're undefeated until tonight.
No.
I say every good thing must come to an end. And by the way things are trending in the last 2 games, even 3 games if you look at it, the Celtics have gotten.
Yeah, like for me, I felt like Boston
pressure's on them.
has
Pressure.
lost a lot of the momentum,
Yeah.
right?
that's
And yes, the last game was only by 9, but there was a trash bucket at the end by Jalen, which he got booed for. But I don't think the game was that close. Yes, they broke it down to I think 7.
Yeah.
probably twice in the last quarter or quarter and a half. Yeah, but I don't think the game was ever in jeopardy of them losing to where it's like hey, we got to really tighten it down. So I think with that said,
well,
this is where the experience.
This is where
Yeah. This is the duel now.
Yeah, I think this is where the experience really comes in. I think the all the championship, like the Cavs have like a pretty much a whole new roster, but like you still have LeBron, and until LeBron gets into the finals, like I think that is it's his. The road is his.
7 straight.
Yeah.
7 straight Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Champions.
Yeah, and again, I just think
I'm letting everybody say everything.
Boston's too young. Boston's too young. They played well. They took care of home court. Then they got smashed twice.
This is the first time Boston's been faced with this much adversity at home. In regards to being,
the pressure's on them. The pressure's on them, I think.
If you go back to the land, it's done. It's ended. It's game over. Shoot or shoot.
Yeah, because you know why? Grown man's game.
Gam stuff.
Grown man's game.
With all that garbage spewed all over the airways and the internet, let's get real for a second. Okay, those 3 days off were a benefit to Cleveland.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
older team.
Without those 3 days off, they are looking rough. They don't get the 3 days off on this round.
Hey,
right?
LeBron didn't sleep.
So I don't see Cleveland winning. They're old. They're beat. They've been stretched in every series except for Toronto. Obviously, they beat the crap out of Toronto. But they went 7 with the Pacers, and Boston's a better team. So you're telling me Boston can't even get it to 7, and they're a better team than the Pacers?
No, but the thing is, like, at that point, you're kind of measuring on paper.
I'm not measuring on paper.
No, it's a better team. It's a better team, and then they went to 7 with Indiana. They're better than Indiana, so technically they should win. Like, I don't think.
I'm not talking about technicalities, though. I mean, this is real facts. They're a better team. They have a better record.
They have a better record.
That was with Kyrie the whole year.
Oh, except for the 28-13 they went without Kyrie, right?
Yeah, but
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but you still had Kyrie, though.
Hey, let's just back up.
No,
the picture.
there was 28-13 from the point that Kyrie went down.
Okay, but you still had what? Was that my math's terrible, but 40 games with Kyrie?
So your team is just as good without your best player.
Well, so to back up Troy here, they did go on that huge run where they just pretty much had a huge lead.
Won like 14 or
it was beginning of the season. That was after losing to the Cavs opening night.
10 of 12.
Yeah, that's when they were hot. That's when they were like on huge winning streaks. That's where they really built.
But Boston has done this all. If you watch Boston, they've done it all season. They have stretches where they're really, really good, stretches where they look like they're the worst team in the league, and then they bounce back every single time. This is a bounce back spot. It's the same.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody's gonna say they're young. They're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
They seasoned.
They're ready. They are ready for this challenge.
They have a great coach, right? They have Jalen, who was an up and coming star, but hey, second year guy. Mm-hmm. Horford is probably the most seasoned guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marcus is like their tough guy, right? Morris is their tough guy, right? Rozier's, this is the first time he's actually getting minutes, right? They didn't want to trade him. They saw something in him, but he's actually finally getting minutes, right? Tatum, rookie, right? When the pressure's on, like, the experience will matter, which is why Drew and I are picking Golden State, because championship DNA, right?
Experience does matter, and I agree with that, but age matters too. Okay, and you have several players. You have the oldest team in the league running deep into the playoffs several years in a row, and you're telling me that there's no fatigue factor in this game.
But I don't think Boston is like running them out of the building though.
They will this game.
He's telling you. Calling it. He's calling it.
I'm telling you.
All right.
I'm telling you.
How much of the Celtics by tonight?
8, easy.
8.
Lines out of pick 'em.
8.
Lines out of pick 'em.
The refs are gonna give them the win.
The refs are gonna give them the win. He made the call.
They want a game 7 in the NBA for both of these series, so they want that extra dollar. Yeah. Because all right, look, and I've been saying it the whole time. People are like, "Oh, are you backing up?" No. When Marcus Smart takes an elbow to the face, that is an offensive foul. When he does it 3 times in a game and it doesn't get called, that's a problem. When LeBron James is running down, throws his forearm out, and then trips himself, and there's a foul called on Marcus Morris, that is a problem. And I'm not being like ticky-tacky or anything. Phantom fouls are a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
No, the refs
yeah.
for both series are, actually throughout the entire playoffs have been, in question.
Yeah.
Like they're.
We want our referees, right? Sam?
Yeah.
We want our referee interviews.
To do a press conference to tell us why something was called. I mean,
what happened with that 3-pointer Phantom?
Yeah.
What was all that?
What was that one? It was on CP3, right? Wait, who's it?
No, I don't remember who it was on.
Like nobody got touched. I looked at it and I was like, what?
I really like Boston by 8 tonight. I think they're going to shut them down. I think they're going to wear on them. Kevin Love's one injury away from you guys losing the series anyways.
no.
He's one turned ankle. He's one flop that he flopped too hard.
One like,
you know what I mean? Like,
locking.
you lose a player like that and then you're down to LeBron. JR is not reliable. These Cleveland guys haven't shown up on the road in basically any game. So why would you say they're gonna do it now? Everybody shows up against the mini Raptors, right?
Baby T-Rex.
Baby T-Rex, man.
My bad. The mental midgets. All
right, what's your rebuttal, man? What's your rebuttal with all he has to say?
My rebuttal is,
His rebuttal is that they have.
Okay, Drew wants to say something? Drew?
I was just saying his rebuttal is that they have Tristan Thompson. So.
No, that's my rebuttal. That's my rebuttal.
Wait, he said Tristan.
Yeah.
Ty Luzco.
Yeah. No, I mean, and this would be a whole separate podcast, but I might be a little biased being from Cleveland, but you got LeBron James, the GOAT, who obviously has been here multiple times, 7-time winner. He knows what it's got, or what it takes. He's got the experience. He knows how to get his team ready to roll. Obviously, except against the Warriors last year, but that's a completely different animal. I think LeBron's gonna be ready to roll, and by the past 3 games, the Cavs aren't shooting 30% like they did game 1. They're shooting 50% in all 3 games.
They should do that at home.
So,
most teams do shoot better at home.
No, but even the Boston game 3 though. It's just role players will step up big for you tonight because they always do at home. But I'm saying though that LeBron's he's gonna go off for 40.
Prediction.
Off 40. Tristan 13. Sorry. You got Corver.
Did he say 15? He said 15.
He said 13. You know what I'm saying?
You're hedging it?
Yeah.
It's here and there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Corver 15, and then you got JR 14.
JR 14. So you said LeBron 40.
Yeah.
So that's 40. Tristan with 15. That's 55.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 14 from Kyle Korver?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 64.
Yep.
And then 14 from J.R. Smith?
Yeah.
That's an 80-point game.
Yeah.
They beat Boston in an 80-point game.
You name everybody. I mean, that was just the.
So 80 points from basically your starting 4.
No, hey, you forgot George Hill?
Was 6 points?
No.
He did go off game
6
2.
points in 30 minutes? Yeah. 6 points in was he averaging like 4 games? So 6 points in 30 minutes or 38 minutes or whatever he's playing.
Hey, George Hill gives you 10. Green gives you 6. What is that, 96? Hey, Jose Calderon gives you 5.
He hasn't even touched the court. He's not. He's there just for free reign.
Has he even taken off his warm-up?
No. I don't think so. Only if he got sweaty on the bench. That's it. He got sick of waving the towel. I was like, oh, it's hot. It's hot in this arena.
All right, Drew, what are you thinking for tonight?
Yeah. This will probably be the last take before we wrap it up and turn the game on here.
Home court.
Think home court? So you think Boston, right?
We know Boston's going to win.
We know.
And then they're going to smash him in Cleveland. They're just going to walk in and You're taking this throne.
Hasn't happened yet.
He hasn't been to the east side of Cleveland.
I don't think anybody east side of Cleveland has been to Boston. They can go to Roxbury. Hang out, and we can go chill at Roxbury.
What's that called? Dorchester?
Dorchester? Dorchester? We go to Dorchester.
Nah,
it's Dorchester.
I'll say East Cleveland's worse though, man. I'll put
I can take you to Worcester, where I'm from, and
yeah.
Our per capita rate for murder is like the second highest in the U.S.
A little different,
So,
yeah.
Like where I'm.
Check that with Sam.
We
maybe.
got more crime than Houston, and our population is like I think it's 500,000 to 3 million. So
I don't know.
I checked the stats. I checked the stats on it last year.
The rates might be higher because you're comparing like Worcester's probably like
I'm talking about violent, like not petty crime. I'm talking about some violent, like murders,
aggravated assault.
Like,
okay,
like,
I mean, but
per capita, we
per capita, yeah. Okay, I'll buy that.
They got 3 million, and our numbers are are like twice, 3 times theirs.
I'll tell you.
So if we had
Because
the same
it's per
population,
capita. No,
it'd be the Wild West.
it's per capita, dog.
Youngstown, Ohio,
crime
and
index
Compton
is
are like
right
the murder
at
capitals of the world. They trade every other year.
Baltimore, Chicago.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah. Youngstown's rough, man. No, but Cleveland is usually up there too. They're at least top 10 in murders
But anyway,
per capita. Yeah, you know.
Anyway, Cleveland's a great place to come to.
No.
Everybody come visit, come to the land.
That's
Everybody
why-
No, the land is great.
It's so great he left.
Work.
Come on, we all left from somewhere except
Because
for
it
him
wasn't so
over
great.
here.
I readily admit.
We
I
all
will be
left from
honest.
somewhere.
I'll be honest. I readily, admit I left because it was not good in Massachusetts. It's not a good place. I ain't gonna lie. Cleveland is cold. It's ugly. I can't say that the women that I've ever seen on the TV look very hot in
Come to
Cleveland.
a Browns game
So-
here in December, man. You want a blast.
A Browns
Yeah,
game would be
man.
real fun with dog pound. I'm
Oh,
not even a
yeah,
fan.
yeah, that's why, hey, man.
Yeah, I'll throw the thing on. I'll be
I
the
throw the
dog
thing on.
pound,
I throw the
yeah.
thing on.
That's why, man.
Seriously, the beer's so cold. As soon as you crack it open, it freezes. So you can only drink liquor on the lakeside.
That's
it'll
crazy.
freeze, dude. It'll freeze.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I would love.
It's so windy too. It's so windy, bro.
As long as they're not playing the Patriots, I will root for the home team anywhere I go. You know what I mean? I will be a dog.
Because it's more fun. It's
way
way more fun, especially if they win.
Oh man,
You feel me?
You know, and like, it's like the best game I've ever been to, ever, was the 59-0 shellacking of the Tennessee Titans in the Ice Bowl. The Patriots. The Titans came up with their spring shoes instead of their winter cleats,
Oh, done.
and they got. Tom Brady has 5 touchdowns in the first half. Came back, threw a 6-1. No, he threw 6 in the first half. He could have broke the record. That's what it was. Threw 6 in the first
And
half.
sat out.
Could have broke the record. Came in the third quarter, threw like another touchdown, and then just sat out the rest of the game. Like
That sounds like a normal Tom Brady day.
59-0 though. It was a spanking, shellacking. You give me a word of like ass whooping. That's what it was. Like it was bad, and it was great to watch in the snow with hot chocolate, freezing my ass off like this. And, you know what I mean? Like it was badass. It was badass. Yeah, that's the best game I've ever as a fan. Because I saw the Celtics smash up on the Phoenix Suns with Amari Stoudemire, Stephon Marbury, and then Marbury and Stoudemire stormed back from 32 down to freaking come back and win the game. That was heartbreaking. And Pierce had a chance to win it at the end with a 3.
The truth.
And he missed it. He missed a lot of game winners. That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Hey, but you know what? He came back from the wheelchair though.
Oh, I love that. That was great. That was so good. That was so good to watch.
Talk about,
This was hilarious.
drama.
He come back. Oh, he knew how to be I don't know. He knew how to control the tempo and.
Say, you know who's clutching the last 10 seconds of overtime in the fourth quarter?
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Oh yeah, Robert Ory's just as clutch. I'd rather have Robert Ory taking my shots.
Rob Ory's a wide open 3. It's a little bit separate situation there.
It's probably a bank.
Hey, he got more rings than LeBron too. Is he better? He got 9 rings.
No.
Nine.
No.
It's a team. Oh, now it's a team accomplishment. But when LeBron,
No, he's like Thanos,
when
just
LeBron
collecting
wins
stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
against Boston to you guys, right? If he takes this series, it's a LeBron win, right? But if they win the championship, it's a LeBron ship. But when he loses, it's a team game.
Hey,
No.
man.
You can't have it both ways.
Ain't nobody saying Robert Ory led the Rockets to 2 and won 3 with the Lakers. I mean, led the Lakers with 3.
He was a quality role player. on
He
the
was a
Lakers.
quality
He's
role
a quality role player. He's like a David
But
West.
his defense,
Yeah.
his defense was ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like 6'10".
All I'm saying
You know what I'm saying?
all I'm saying is, you can't have it both ways with LeBron. You can't say he's the reason why they win,
No, I mean,
and then be like
Kyrie
his
hit
team.
the shot against Warriors, so I mean, it's 100% not all LeBron.
Ray Allen won a championship for him.
I say LeBron. I mean, Ray Allen saved them Game 6, against the Celtics.
So it's not. That's what I'm saying. And I do want to cut LeBron some slack. When he gave that 3 up to Corver and Corver missed it, and everybody
he got
reamed
so
him.
much flack.
Jordan gave up 3s to Steve Kerr. They just hit it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Kukoc and-
Yeah, like they were just hitting it.
Coach.
Yeah.
Kukoc had like a 30-point game in like a game 6, man. Kukoc was no joke.
Kukoc,
Players step up when it's their time or they don't.
Yeah.
And if they don't, having somebody in basketball like LeBron taking the blame for that, like how do you get mad when he made the right pass?
Yeah.
When they make a stupid play, okay, a turnover or something like that. But when he makes the right play, you gotta cut him some slack.
Statistically, that's saying make that pass.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, do you rather him, jack up a shot like, what the Warriors did and then they lose the game? Or you
No.
want him to make the right play?
right
And that's
play.
the right play.
The right play is the right play, and I think we also as fans can't have it both ways with our athletes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'll
We
tell you
lead the
what.
league in murder and drug abuse.
Yeah.
Look, see, Whistler's off the chain.
Yeah.
Look, see, I told you.
No. Here's a good question for Troy. So, would you say this is so? There's a lot of debate about this. Is this the worst team LeBron has taken into the playoffs?
No.
That David Jones team.
Yes. So we called him in the land. We call him Aim and Owens because no D, no J. All right. So you know that and Sasha Pavlovich and Ogauskas.
And what was the
so what? Varejao, yeah.
That was a terrible team, man. I feel like I could play ball against Varejao right now.
That's why when they face Pop, that's why when they face Pop in the finals, he's like, I'm gonna let LeBron shoot. We're just gonna clog the lane, and you saw how that turned out. So
the San Antonio got him figured out. Brad Stevens needs to put in a call.
Yeah.
Yo, I will trade you Kawhi, and I'll trade you for Kawhi,
Kyrie
and Kyrie and Horton. We'll give you these two. You throw us Kawhi and give me some tips on how to beat LeBron.
Yeah.
No, we'll have this wrapped up as soon as the offseason's in order.
But they said he started working on his outside shot ever since that series, and obviously you can tell his shooting percentage started going up.
Oh yeah, no, LeBron.
Michael says the 2017. Was that the 2017?
Yeah, 2007.
Yep, he got it.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, this guy Michael knows his thing, man.
Yo, you gotta get him. Hey Michael, you want to do a call next time?
Hey, by the way, just a small shout out. That 2017 was one of the 8 teams I think in history to come back and win the series after going down 2-0 to the Detroit Pistons.
Oh really?
Hey, you know what? This will be another one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This will be another one. They go down 2-0. They go down 2-0, and they'll end up winning it. Hey, Daniel, still love you, man, but
I just can't wait to watch LeBron lose again and take his jersey off and walk out, and then people are gonna be burning it in the streets, and they're gonna do the whole, and he's gonna end up in Boston. I'm telling you.
All right.
He's gonna end up in Boston.
He brought us our one. There's no burden.
You know he's gonna end up in Boston, right?
Oh, you haven't heard of a crazy
You haven't
scenario?
heard of
No.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
He's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it.
I'm trying to wrap it up here.
We can wrap it up, but this is all hot.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is the last take, right?
We're gonna have to bring this up all season long. Okay, all summer.
11-9 Cavs for the record.
Oh, okay, yeah. We gotta wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up.
No, but real quick, let's ask him first. Where does he go?
Where's LeBron?
Ultimately, I see him either going Houston. I get it. You're in the West. It's a lot tougher. But Paul George, Houston, James Harden.
Ooh, so he's. I don't think they have money to add Paul George and LeBron.
Yeah, but LeBron's chasing championships now. You don't need to pay him max.
He's like the Kobe. You gotta pay me max.
I mean, you'll still have to pay him, but he's still making another $40 to $50 million
sponsorships.
Yeah.
Sponsorships, just solely. The NBA is nothing. So either there or Philadelphia's looking good. They're actually advertising hard in Philadelphia for him.
Which
I don't agree with, but
no.
and then ultimately I see him going back to the Heat.
All right, so this is why he's going to Boston.
All right.
We're just as good a team with Kyrie.
It
without
feels like
Kyrie,
there it
right?
is.
So we're gonna trade Kyrie.
Because you got to trade Kyrie.
We're gonna trade Kyrie, and we're gonna trade Gordon Hayward. San Antonio. We're gonna keep our picks. We're gonna have Kawhi, okay? Then LeBron's gonna be like, damn, look at that core over there, okay? I got young Jalen, I got young Tatum, I got Rozier running the point, I got Kawhi and Horford. I could just step in right there.
Okay, we didn't discuss about the Kawhi part, but
Smart come off the bench, but that's what's gonna happen this year.
Hey, I won't be shocked if it does.
If there's one executive that can pull it off,
it's Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
and we share the name, so he took
Hey.
he knows what's up. He's gonna see this and be like, oh my god.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
See,
It's doable.
All we have to
It
do
makes
is get it out
sense.
there.
It makes sense. You don't give up draft picks. You don't give up your core. Why not? I mean, like
San
at this
Antonio
point,
gets good
at this point, Kyrie is a rental. Next year, Kyrie's a rental. He's a 1-year deal. So you're just offloading a contract, right? And then Hayward, you're not exactly married to him.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
He hasn't played.
He played what, 5 minutes?
He's used to being in the West. He played 3.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
What are you missing? You're not missing anything. And if he is injury prone,
Kevin Love's
you don't deal with that.
8 already.
You don't deal with that.
Hey, I'm interested.
Kevin Love got.
Thompson's got 1.
It's only 14 away.
That's
7
okay.
buckets.
Wow.
14 free throws.
James will miss.
Probably throw a shout out to your sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But hey, real quick before we wrap that up, Ting, one of my friends, wants us to cover Vegas Knights for the playoffs. So for sure, it's to start Monday. Stanley Cup starts Monday. So we'll have something for the cups. So didn't forget you, Ting. And then now we're gonna jump into the sponsors real quick. So you guys kind of see all the logos up top. Obviously you see Tats. But real quick, I'll let Danny talk to you guys a little bit about the open house team.
The open house team is my real estate team. It's me, Luis Jimenez, and Cindy Shell. We serve all of Northwest Arkansas. I have a bunch of listings right now. I got lake houses up to $100,000. I got, new construction from 160. So, if you need a house, you're looking for some help, shoot me a DM, shoot me a text, call me. We're here to help.
Yeah. Let Denny know, man. He's a hard worker. I haven't worked with him or anything, but I just spoke to him, man, and dude, this guy gets stuff done. If you guys need inspiration, hey, talk to Danny.
That's my next
Talk
career.
to Danny. Anytime you feel like you're
speaker.
down, you feel like your day is crap, feel like your career is not on track, dude. Whatever you're in, man, talk to Danny. He'll get you on track, man. That's no joke. That's no joke.
That's real talk.
Yeah. So then the next one we got is Saigon Local, which is my girlfriend and I's food truck. We actually got some swag here that I brought.
They put that out.
So yeah, if you guys want to buy a hat, go ahead, DM us. $20 a piece. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, support. Again, check out the Saigon Local page. Everybody's rocking it right now. So that's the sponsorships right now. For sponsorships, just again, DM us. Let us know.
Saigon Local.
Also, shout outs to Noel Sosa from 105.3.
Oh, that was Noel?
Yeah, that's why I poured out the Henny shots.
Oh!
Hey, 105.3's paying attention.
Yeah, what's up, Noel?
Yeah.
In the words of KG, anything is possible.
Anything's possible. Hey, didn't we just read that one?
Yeah.
Look, he just aired me out. He just tried to air me out.
To the last 18. Hey, pay up.
This was he has been paid. He has been. I bought him a meal. He's fine. But we used to work at the same supermarket. This is how we met when we were teenagers.
No, yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, I was like, yo,
Was
I
it
got
a
lunch
Shaw's?
money or whatever today, And he's like, "No, it's called Big Y."
Oh, big one.
And he's like, "Yo, I'll give you $2 for your pizza slice or whatever." And I was like, "All right." And then I quit the next week, and we didn't see each other for 4 years. And he's like, "Yo, where's my $2?" And that's his thing, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's the guy right there.
That's a
Right,
good
right,
friend,
right
though.
there.
Nah, he's a good friend. He's a I love that dude. Noel Sosa.
We gotta do a shot for him.
Let's go and do this.
Oh, shit, can I do mine as vodka?
Too late. Party port.
Yeah,
Too
it's-
late.
Oh,
That's
there we
yours.
go.
Yeah, that's yours right there.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
It's a Boston.
Cleveland.
Cavs.
Oh no, Golden State.
Is that what the logo's at? This is what
Henny.
other people have to do? You gotta point that.
We have way more fun than everybody else.
All right, guys. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a wrap. We're about to tune the game on.
Like to thank Troy for showing up.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Troy for showing up.
Cleveland
Cleveland in the house. Thanks for Drew. We lost connection. But Drew was on the line.
But he's here.
Yeah, giving up the insight.
He's here.
Yeah, Drew's still with us. But again, guys, that wraps up podcast 11. Tune in next time. Again, look at the YouTube channel, Twitch, Instagram, follow, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yep.
Watching the game, man.
Yeah, we're watching the game,
Yeah, we're
man.
watching the game.
I mean, we could
Hey, stay on
broadcast
chat with
this
us.
video.
Yeah, we still gonna be live. We just ain't gonna be talking sports. I mean, keep commenting. We'll probably get to it. But we're just gonna flip the game
We'll
on.
end this video.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
we'll start another one.
video
Okay.
And have a game, maybe an instant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it'll be like those reaction videos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to
Then
do that
people
for a
be
little bit?
Oh, ah!
Let's
I told
do that,
you
yeah.
LeBron was the man.
Let's do it.
I can't deny his greatness. You know what I mean? I just don't want him to win.
Well, here's the thing: is there's so much hate for him. It's really like honestly, it's so much hate for him. But they're gonna appreciate when he's gone because when he's gone, they're like, oh shit. Like, we don't have him anymore.
If there was social media and Michael Jordan was around too, though, imagine
Oh,
the
it would've
hate
been-
that would have been for
oh,
him.
yeah.
Like
Gambling, you cheated on your wife,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
if he would imagine if he would have been in the shape LeBron was in at 30.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he has the most 50-point games of anybody in the playoff, the most 40-point games, like 60 40-point games in the playoffs.
He's got 1,000 points against the Celtics in his career, and that's the most any player.